My claim is this: if you can get one of these factored, it might help you with the other ones. And I'm going to say there are three particularly difficult factoring problems. The first one I think is probably the easiest. And the first thing I recognize, I'm looking for something that I can factor. And it's fourth power, so I'm kind of looking for a quadratic contained in it. So I'm looking really for a perfect square. So let's write this down. 4x4, that's certainly a perfect square, and so is 25. But I got to complete that square by putting some term in the middle that's going to handle that to make it perfect. So I'm going to say, a 2 and a 5 is a 10, times 2 is 20. So I'm going to say to complete that would be 20x squared. All right? So I'm going to claim that's not what they have written down, though. What do they have written down? 11x squared. So that means I got to take away 9x squared. Now this guy over here, perfect square, and this is a perfect square. So let's write that down. What do you get? You get 2x squared plus 5 quantity squared minus 9x squared. Well, that's a difference of perfect squares. And what do you get there? 2x squared plus 5 plus 3x, and you get 2x squared plus 5 minus 3x. I'm going to write a little bit differently because I like to write things in order. And the order I see is 2x squared plus 3x plus 5. And I see over here 2x squared minus 3x plus 5. All right? So what I say about, the thing about factoring, if you get one of them factored, it might help you with the other ones. So let me get my eraser out. I'm going to start to erase things. I'm going to erase this here. I'm going to erase this over here. I'm going to erase this over here. And I just want to tell you, all we did was factor the first one. Let's check it, see if we got it right. Well, I'm seeing the 2x squared plus 3x plus 5, 2x squared minus 3x minus 5. So I see that. So I need to move on to the next one. Let me erase this. And my gut feeling, it has something to do with that, all right? Otherwise, the GCF would be 1, all right? So I'm going to write it down. So the next one's going to be 2x cubed. And again, looking at something from prior work might help you move forward in this. So what am I looking at? I'm making an assumption over here, looking at it. Just looking at it. Plus minus, it's alternating. So it looks like it might be like this factor over here. Let me write that down. So what'd you get? 2x squared minus 3x plus 5. And then the question is, how would you do it if you were multiplying it? I would say maybe x, well, because x times 2x squared would give you, 2x cubed. And then I look at the last term, which is 15. I'm going to say minus 3. Now, again, I can say whatever I want. I want to see if it's right. I'm going to multiply it now. What do you get? 2x cubed, by the way, I'm multiplying by x, minus 3x squared plus 5x. Then I can multiply by minus 3. That's going to be minus 6x squared plus 9x minus 15. If you bring it all together, what do you get? 2x cubed minus 9x squared plus 14x minus 15. Did it work? Well, I got this, I got this, I got this, I got this. So now we know the factor of the second expression, this one over here. We know it now. What is it? What we said it was, which is x minus 3 times 2x squared minus 3x plus 5. Now, before you go to the next one, we're going to start to erase this now. I'm actually going to erase all this business. We're pretty good with that. And I got 2 of them done. So I'm saying what's common between those 2 guys right now is this factor. And I'll highlight it for you. This is the only factor that's common. So I got to make an assumption that that third factor also has that involved. I'm sorry, third expression, this guy over here, will also have that factor. Who knows? Let's see what happens. Otherwise, the GCF would be 1, by the way. So let's take a look at it. 2x cubed plus x squared minus x plus 10. Certainly some people say, oh, you're cheating because you're looking in the past. No, I'm using information that helps me move forward. And again, I always like to check my factorizations. So how would I get to 2x cubed? It would have to be x here. And last but not least, you got a 5 there. That would have to be plus 2 to do it. All right, let's see what happens. What do you get? Let's write this down, checking. That's 2x cubed. and I'm multiplying by x, by the way, minus 3x squared plus 5x. I like to check. That's 4x squared. Let's see, 2 times 2 is 4, minus 6x plus 10. Combine it all together. Whoops, sorry about that. You get 2x cubed plus x squared minus x plus 10. Is that what's here? Sure is. We got a factor then. What's the factorization? This guy right over here. As expected, we're getting that factor there and this one over here. What's common between all three terms? There's only one thing factor-wise common between those three terms. And the factor that's common between those three terms, I'm going to highlight that again for you. This is the only thing that's common between those three terms. So that means that's what the GCF is. All right? Thank you.